200 million quid spent, 100 million on a regen on the intro. So then. It all started with this man, didn't it? Virgil van Dijk's refusal to sign a new contract as you join me towards the end of August. Welcome back, everybody. It's me, Ben. Good to see you. I hope you find you well. If you're enjoying the series, do drop a like on it. And let's crack on then with these transfers. Of course, we'll start with the outs as normal. As I say, Virgil van Dijk, although he left us on a free transfer, not the only out this summer. Oh, no. So, not my best addition ever as a Liverpool manager. Fine, I'll admit it. It was more to do with the homegrown quota. The fact that he was here as he was growing up, it made sense to bring him in. He had a pretty underwhelming season. Two assists in 2 starts, I think it was, something like that, or over the course of the cup and the league. It's not horrendous. It's just shrug, isn't it? It's just big shrugs. Yeah, I mean, we've made money on him in a way, if you forget the wages, which you can't because that's part of the contract. But Suso joins and leaves year on, year off. It's never worked out for him at Liverpool. There, it's official now. I tried everything, Suso, everything. Next up then, and this has been coming for an awful long time, Gabriel Jesus, a man that's goal-scoring record for me was depressing, frankly. 1 goal in 20, a 6.7. He's continuing that form over at Sevilla. Maybe we'll get him back at, 37, 38, and see if he can do it one more time when I'm sort of Nice manager or something like that. But yeah, Gabriel Jesus, 17.5 million quid. A transfer I think we can all agree for Liverpool overall has not worked out. So the only winners there really, Manchester City. Goncalo, maybe. Inacio has also left us as well. A pretty good defender by all accounts, but I did say yesterday there was a good chance he would be leaving us, and well, that is what's happened. 18.25 million. Again, a player that was an okay addition from PSG for Liverpool in the early 2 seasons. He was good and never really performed badly for Liverpool, but never really worked out as we would have wanted him to. 18.25 million. It's quite a hit on the odd transfers. And again, a pretty good player at 26, someone we probably could have kept around, but we're refreshing things here, so that's he was a casualty of that really. And finally, the big one, another centre back and another signing that I made, similar to Suso really, that's now leaving us pretty quickly. Off to Zebra he goes. Considering his age, I feel like the fact we've managed to get the money back for him basically is not too bad. £33 million sale. Again, a decent player for us. I just didn't really find a spot for him. I don't see him as the starting left back. I don't see him as the starting centre back. So with that in mind, I figured it was probably wise to get him off the wage bill again. He was on a fair whack, so no harm done really. And that brings us then, how have we replaced some of these signings and what's the plan moving forward? Lots of questions, time to reveal all of the answers. So with a free transfer leaving to Inter, I thought we should bring one in. It's Steven de Vrij. I mean, the fridge is what I've called him many years ago in a Salford. Is it? I think it is. Do you know what? It's been such a long time that we've had a nickname. I think bringing the fridge back is a wonderful thing to do. Now, his acceleration isn't what it once was, but to replace a Dutch centre-back legend with another, I think probably the smart play here. Of course, has a really good relationship with Skriniar as well. They've played together for an awful lot at their time at Inter. And now we've brought the fridge here at 35. You're getting on a little bit. But luckily, not the first choice defender that you were worried there, weren't you? Thinking, flip it, this is what we're doing. No. Free transfer though, £72,000 for a squad player. I think you'll agree, a decent addition. Getting worse, of course, because of his age, but still pretty good. Mentals, technicals, very good. Next up, some left back cover. Of course, Hernandez has left us, so it's time to bring a man from, weirdly, I mean, Manchester United past, but not just Manchester United past. Do not forget, he's also been at Milan, where we signed him. Milan not really playing him anymore, so I thought £8 million to bring an England nationality as well, remember, back to the team. Luke Shaw joins us. Again, I think as far as backup left backs go to Andy Robertson, this is pretty much exactly what you want. 60 grand a week, so sort of fits perfectly to what we're doing. And again, I think just makes sense. So welcome, Luke Shaw. Good to see you. Ignore the Manchester United badge on his profile every time you go on it. That is annoying. Now, this next one, I'm really proud of this next one. So last season, Arsenal were really good. Do you remember who their top goal scorer was? It was Ciro Immobile. Be a shame if they lost him. So welcome him to Liverpool. Yes, that's what we've done. Look, it's a very expensive outlay for a 37-year-old, and it's not like me to spend money big on someone that's 37. But 12 million quid, gotcha. I think is the kind of deal that makes sense. Last year, a 7.54, 28 goals, 7 assists in 30 games. it's not so much that I think he'll do that for me. Gabriel Jesus left, remember, we needed a backup. It's not so much that I think he'll do that for me. It's that he won't be doing it for Arsenal next season, will he? No, he won't. So 12 million quid to ruin Arsenal. Worth it. I say that like he's not absolutely brilliant for a 37-year-old. Still got 15 pace, still got decent acceleration, not declining nearly as much as some of the other boys. And 18 finishing, great composure, 20 off the ball, 17 work rate. If Haaland does get injured, I'm not that concerned. I must say, I'm not that concerned. He's very, very good. Now, speaking of very good, I spent 100 million quid on a regen, and I think you probably want to meet him. Now, of course, so far, the only jewel in the crown as far as regions have been concerned is Ezekiel Alfonso. It was time to get him a friend. Welcome, then, Ollie Kuhl. I think that's how you say it. If it's not how it's Danish people, please feel free to help. Welcome him to proceedings. We've got him in from Roma, and it must be said, Roma have done very well here. 2.5 million quid to allow 100 million with me signing him. You can see we've played some games already this season. 1 goal, 2 assists. And, yeah, well, this is why. I mean, he's very, very good. A lot of comments yesterday were that, well, you keep saying, Ben, when's Harvey Elliott going to have a good game? Does he ever have a good game? Get someone pacey down that right side. And I already agreed. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Ollie comes in then on that right-hand side. The finishing ability may be the only thing that you'd question, but everything else is just as you'd want it to be for a 20-year-old winger. Goodness gracious me, this man could be quite special. Even then, we can still work on his finishing right. His mental attributes are only going to improve with time. And if those physicals as well, again, only 20, going up even higher, again, the speed that he might possess could be very, very dangerous. But yeah, I love the look of him. I think he's going to be a great player for us. And Ollie Kuhl, I think you're the type of man I'll be seeing around this Glory Hunter save for some time. He's special. I'm in love with him. I've said it. I'll help myself. There it is. Now, look, as much as he's exciting, we've got one more transfer to do. And I know what you're thinking. Benny lost Van Dijk. The fridge is good. The fridge is good. But we need someone else, really. Someone that you've had before. Someone to play centre-back for this team and be phenomenal. And, well, do you know what, viewers? I agree. So I went and got a player whose name apparently I can't say. Upamecano. No, I say Upamecano. I've got no idea why. Upamecano. I don't know why. Diot. I've brought Diot back. Upamecano. That sounds right. Brought him in. Oh, you've seen it. You've seen the thing. You've seen the thing, haven't you? Yeah, you've seen the thing, have you? So I bought him on the 26th of July. 26th of July. Thought, get him in early. Get it sorted. Broke his leg on the 4th of August. Out for what is it, 4 months? 4 months, 3 to 4 months. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, good. Yeah, delighted with it. Really happy to have bought him. Just if you missed the price, 80 million quid. 80 million pounds. Just out now, just gone. Just out for the first part of the season, just not available. So, really, yeah, no. Am I happy about it? Oh, I'm delighted about it. Yeah. Chuffed to bits. I thought it was the perfect replacement for Van Dijk, basically. It made every bit of sense going. And now he's injured for months. So good. So great. Literally a week later. So, how are things looking now? Well, we've already played 2 games this season so far, and those 2 games have gone rather well. Erling Haaland scored 6 goals. He's a funny old boy. So 9.25 is the average ratings, and when he's scoring 6, Ollie will get a couple of assists to his name ordinarily. Those 2 games then, just to show you, were against West Ham and Crystal Palace. And as I say, things so far have gone pretty well. I thought it'd be nice if we played Bournemouth today. Our Champions League group has also been drawn as well. Monaco, Lokomotiv Moscow, and Zebra in that as well. So we'll face Lucas Hernandez after selling him over there. So a good start so far. System-wise then, team-wise, this is what you've played for the opening 2 games of the season. Aya has been playing next to Skriniar because, again, De Vrij is very much sort of the 3rd, 4th choice, and while Upamecano, I think, is fantastic. I've said Upamecano again. It's viewers, it's in my brain. It's not leaving now. It's a case now of he's in there forever. Another addition to the first team that's probably worth mentioning at right back as another option for us is Alan Maguire. Is sort of Trent 2.0 really. He can play centrally, can play right back. Probably going to be quite a good defensive midfielder in some form at some stage, but very, very athletic. I think that's the thing, isn't it? And the debate around Trent did continue, and you felt similar to me, I think, that losing him at right back is a bit of a risk, but from what I've seen from him in central midfield so far, I kind of want to keep doing it. So we're going to leave him in there for now and see how he does. Come the end of the season, let's hope for some of the best things possible. Team-wise then, I think you'd agree, even though we've lost some big names, we've got a pretty good squad here, and a squad I think is definitely capable of winning the Premier League, the FA Cup, and maybe even the Champions League as well. Alisson remains in goal then. Tariq Lamptey is our new right back, will be the starting right back. Yes, there are major concerns over his defensive attributes, but we covered them yesterday as to why we think it'll be okay. Skriniar will be at the back with Robertson at left back. We've got Fabinho just in front with Alexander-Arnold and Alfonso doing the business in midfield. Kul, I think, or Ollie, as I seem to be calling him, on the right-hand side. Diaz on the left with Erling Haaland through the middle. What's quite nice is I am getting Haaland, like, of all of the Glory Hunter things, I know having Haaland is a little bit like oh God, he's got Haaland, this should be easy. But equally, it's like, well, he's not at his peak forever. Do you know what I mean? Yes, well. It says there, I don't know if your eyes have, we've zoomed in on it, okay. Feels forced out of the club. Listen. Did I think it'd be interesting if he financed a few things? Doesn't matter. He's happy here. He said, trigger the extension. Oh, will do. Done. Everyone relax. Also, Mobley only signed because he wanted to do a coaching course. So, he's on a coaching course. Right, I play Bournemouth in a couple of days' time, so we'll just sort of continue forward to the 9th. I mean, if we see any transfer action happen in between that, then fantastic, as we're getting the reaction to the draw. I forgot to show, I didn't show you it live. I can only apologise for that, really. I'm not doing the press conference. It's February. Which is, I mean, for those that watch regularly, I say it's August quite often. It's already February. I've played more Football Manager this year than I have for like previous years by a distance at this point, right? I've already got 900 hours. I've done loads of press conferences, and they're all quite similar, viewers. I don't know if you've done any, as Haaland's contract has been extended, which I'm sure he's delighted about in a way which he's not happy about. All right, then we play on the Sunday, it seems. Everyone else seems to play today. So, again, starting the season off right is absolutely perfect. This is our last game before the international break, and of course next year I should say, in 2028, of course, we have an international competition. Can I get an ooh? That's right, and me as England boss have a chance to do some magical things. I'm sure you can imagine the crop of England players right now is peaking, and it's a nice time to be the manager of England with a chance at maybe knocking off an international competition, something in the first Glory Hunter I did not do. So it'd be nice to do it this time around with a side that is definitely capable of doing so. You can see there a few sides have won. Then Tottenham continue their, I say, unbeaten record. They've scored 4 goals and they are top of the league now. I say we play Bournemouth, who have started the season okay, middle of the road for them, I would say. Let's see then how are we going to get on against them. It's going to be a game where hopefully you'll see the best of some of the new signings. I say some of the new signings, Ollie mainly. We want to see just what he can do on that right hand side, of course. Bit disappointing for Harvey Elliott, but we've gone for something that I think suits Haaland a little better as well. Having a player who is pacey alongside, and then the sort of the more creative Diaz on that side as well. We could even make Andy Robertson sort of like an attacking complete wing back or something like that to try to sort of fill the spaces that he's leaving. But again, some big question marks with Trent, with Ollie. Will they combine as expected? And then you've got Lamptey as well, hopefully, which defensively is the big question mark. Will he be at it? Pellegrini, by the way, has stayed at the club and is now worth between 55 and 74 million pounds. For now. So who knows, viewers? His value is an absolute mystery to me. It changes every day. All right, so Chris Mepham is the captain. You can see there as Lazaro's there as well, a former champion of mine in the Glory Hunter series, as I remember. Right, I trust them to make the difference today. Did we click that one? We didn't. There we go. Look, starting the season off right is absolutely pivotal. Not dropping points against sides that you absolutely should be beating. That's quite crucial as well. So here we go then. Away at Bournemouth, it should be, and I hate saying this phrase, but it's a common phrase of mine. It should be routine, right, viewers? It should be. All right, then, here we go. Let's see what's going to happen in this game. That's the big question. As Liverpool, in their yellow kit, straight away on the ball and looking for Erling Haaland. He's already in for his 7th of the season. He fires it over the bar, but the man is already in hot form this year. It's very exciting. I hope that we see the performance of all performances from him, frankly. As a free kick, There's a few contenders to take this. I think Alfonso's going to take it. So yeah, he is. He's going to whip it in from this side, play towards that back post. There's Skriniar. It's an open goal, and he should have probably scored. Of course, getting towards the business end of this season will be a priority for me. It's fair to say. Plays in Ollie. Haaland's there to pick up the pieces. He surely doesn't miss. Well, there we are. Of course, getting towards the business end will be the priority, but obviously building a foundation and showing you bits of that as well, quite important for the first part of the season. But we'll try and get towards Christmas as quick as possible, I think. The Champions League group, having looked at it, should be quite easy to negotiate. So we'll probably do a little bit of an episode in between where we play maybe Arsenal, one of the contenders for the league at that point, and see how we're doing before getting towards the business end of this season, as Tariq Lamptey has the ball in his possession and didn't mess anything up. So far, doing brilliantly at right back as far as I'm concerned. Skriniar across to Aya, and that's the big question, right? How will he do in the 4 months without the new man at the back, and how will the team fare as a whole without Virgil van Dijk? As Trent finds Haaland, who goes for goal, smashes it in. Trent with the assist, by the way, a 7th for Haaland, and it's nice to see those two boys combine in an attacking sense. Liverpool lead 1-0. Really, really nice work from these boys. Again, as you kind of expect, Andy Robertson, a brilliant pass, and Trent, quick thinking, finds Haaland, who puts it on his left foot and powers it into the bottom corner. As I say, 1-0. You may have also noticed a little tweak to the tactic this year is that we are not starting on balanced. No. Make your eyes move to attacking. We're going fast and frantic this year, and especially against some of these lesser sides, I expect to destroy them. Something I'm experimenting with, because it's not something I've used a lot at all this year, but, this is to quote myself, this is the moment. Trent picks up in midfield. Oh my word, what a ball. Haaland in, beats the back line. Erling Haaland, it's a good save from the keeper actually, but Haaland should just take his time there. He doesn't have to worry about it quite so much, as it's been headed behind for another corner, and we've got options at that front post. I noticed that Fabinho's playing there. Since Van Dijk's left, we've got a new player there entirely, apparently. Haaland on that side now. Fabinho to Tariq Lamptey on this side. If he can get past his man, he can just about do so. There's Ollie as well to the byline, as it goes behind for another corner. So Chris Mepham did very well. If you're unsure to why he's called Sir Chris Mepham, Wales won the World Cup, and we gave them all sirs. As another big chance, by the way, Fabinho powers a header in as Lamptey. But there we are, half an hour to go then. Thinking about changes. Diaz is having quite a quiet one. I'm going to keep Ollie for now. Darwin Núñez to come on that left-hand side. I like the pace. I like the power of that man very, very much. A lot of people have said put him on the bench, not the worst thing. Having Haaland as the main guy. Probably a good idea. So far, so good. Not scoring as many in this game as I would have hoped, I've got to be honest. As Andy Robertson again plays it in. Fabinho at the front post. He's not known for his heading, Fabinho. We probably have to look at that. I think having Aya there would be far more logical. As, we've had a few wasted opportunities there, really. Even Haaland there is probably a better choice. As Bremer plays it inside. And again, some nice football from Bournemouth. The first time I've really seen them have any sort of possession. And it's making me a little bit uncomfortable as Lamptey steps in though and does a really good job. Just in case we want another corner, I'm not going to waste any time. we're gonna get that sorted out and not have him there. Where is he? There he is, left centre back. Pop him at the front post. I think he'd be far more accustomed to that. Also, the last time I did that, in the middle of a video, we scored from it. So I'm hopeful now that change, putting someone who's 6'5" and a centre back at the front post, will be more useful. As Haaland's giveaway there, not his best work. And now again, Bournemouth have got possession. So they drive inside where all our bodies are, to be honest. You'd think that would make it easy for us. As Fairs is in on goal, big chance. Mohamed Fairs has scored, and we are 1-1 with 18 minutes to go. Now, this is the problem with being attacking. I would like to go attacking now. It was quite a nice move. I'm actually going to go slower and try and pick them apart now, which is what I'm accustomed to doing, of course, viewers. So slowing all the tempos down a little bit, playing a little less direct when you come off attacking. And now it's a case of, can we find a winner? Trent with a good header driving forward. 12 minutes to go. Come on, boys, where are we? So we've got Bournemouth's crowd here. You can see getting off their seats, very much into this game right now, enjoying it. And while the players on the pitch might just perform for them as well, as Ollie gets the ball under control into Fabinho, into Alfonso. And we know with his passing range, what's he going to do for us? Something exciting, I hope. As they are now driving forward out of defence in a way that you may have remembered Van Dijk doing it. Trent now on this side finds the pace of Ollie. Can he beat his man? Get a ball into the centre. It's a great delivery. There's Erling Haaland. There's Darwin Núñez. They're going to check it to see if it's offside. I think it's fine. I don't think Haaland's offside at all. I think the goal's going to be awarded. And Darwin Núñez, the second half substitute, I think he's going to be given the goal. I guess we'll get some confirmation. It's just been disallowed. What for? Offside? So Haaland's offside from the... Wait, not from that. You are kidding me. You're giving Haaland offside for that. Is that what they're... Sorry, that's not what's just gone on, is it? That's not what's just gone on. They're not giving Haaland offside for that. Surely not. I'm just making sure Nunes isn't offside when Haaland heads the ball. He's not, is he? No. So they're literally giving it for that. Piss off. As if he was going to save it. Do me a favour, game. Are you... I'm fuming. I'm actually fuming, viewers. I'm actually fuming. That's the decision that's going to cost me the game. That is the... I guess we'll go positive. We'll find a nice middle ground. Well, we'll just see what... We've got a throw in. I mean, that's exciting at least. I can't believe what I've just seen. Wrestle this back for me, somebody. Please. Trent from midfield. Oh, he's missed it. I might have to throw the pen in a minute. 2 minutes to go. And we're gonna drop points quite early here, it feels like. I mean, we might as well get him on. Harvey Elliott, remember the name. The Fridge as well. I mean, we'll put him in the spot. This could be what a moment. If the Fridge scores here in the last 2 minutes from a corner, that'd be exciting, wouldn't it? As the time has gone. And the game and the officials have screwed me over there. I don't want to hear in the comments about, oh, he's blocking off the view of the keeper. Yeah, because the keeper's dived on the floor. Oh, viewers, not good enough. Not good enough. Well, if that's going to be the season, then I'll see you next year. For heaven's sake. Started the season so brightly. I can't let it affect me too much. Again, we beat Palace 6-0. Haaland got 4. It was a demolition job. Hopefully the rest of the season won't quite be like that, because that's stressed me right out now. All right, let's try and pinpoint a good time to come back. There's a few options for us. That Manchester United game versus Zebra in the middle of October seems like the right sort of game for us to return to. So that will be tomorrow. And I'll see you then for some more, hopefully tomorrow. If not, there's the Streamer Showdown draft tomorrow, so feel free to tune in. If not, I'll definitely see you on Thursday and Friday. We'll see how things work out. We love with care for it's until next time. I'll see you again soon. 5 p.m. most days still. Thank you for still watching. See you soon, everybody. Goodbye. He says smiling, but actually inside he's crying.